Alrighty, how is everyone doing today? Hi, how are you? Hey, it's Shelly. How are y'all doing today? Today is Thursday. It is very balmy out here, and I am doing some catch-up work on my videos. I know I haven't been very active on my channel or on my website, so I had a lot of work to do. Um, so I finished up a series at the beginning of the year, going through setting goals and achieving those goals and tools to help you get to those goals. So, um, one of my goals at the beginning of the year was to lose 15 to 20 pounds by February 18th. We had a wedding to go to, CJ's aunt's wedding, and I did want to be a little bit thinner. Life got thrown at us at the beginning of the year, and I didn't even bother with my goals for up until now. So since mid-January to now, beginning of April. And that was one of the things that I talked about with goals. It's not so much the excuse of life got thrown at me, but it is, it's an excuse. If I really wanted to, after I came back or in the midst of, waiting to go help my daughter with her life, event, I could have been doing other stuff and getting other goals done, but I was just so stressed out. I couldn't focus on anything but my daughter. So, needless to say, I am here because life excuse got in my way. And now it is not only me trying to lose 15, 20 pounds as a goal. Now it is almost urgent life matter now. So 2 days ago, I usually walk up and down where we live on the ranch, and going to and from the entry point of the ranch to where we are at the camp, it is almost a quarter mile. It's just shy of a quarter mile. And I was doing that every morning, doing my walk back and forth, and I was doing pretty good. I was actually getting to the point where I started going up the hill now. There's a little, little grade of a hill, a little steep little grade of a hill, very rocky, very hard terrain to maneuver. To go up and down that included with my walk, because I'm trying to get to the point where I want to start going back and hiking and doing, some major hikes now, something that's actually not just going into the forest like we were before. I want to actually go hiking up mountains and hills. And, one of my first goals I want is Enchanted Rock, which is right up the road. And it's not even a harsh terrain to maneuver. But for me right now, the way my health is, it's going to be a challenge. So I don't want it to be that much of a challenge. I want it to be a challenge because it's going to be my first hike in 2 years. I don't want it to be a challenge because I can't breathe and I'm going to pass out, which is what happened to me 2 days ago. I figured, I'm not feeling so well. Let me just kind of move my body. I'm going to go on a second walk. It was 7 o'clock in the evening. It's still very bright out here. The sun's very, much still lit, and it was still warm. So I went and I tried to do my walk. Didn't even get 5 minutes down the road, and I literally was passing out already. I couldn't breathe. My husband had to go and get me and bring me back to the camp. I had to do my inhaler, my fast-acting inhaler. I had to do my breathing treatment. I had to lay there and make sure I was cool. My heart was racing. And it's been something that my husband and I have been researching for a while now. That's why I not just wanted to lose the weight for the wedding. I figured the wedding was the motivation I could get to help me do it. But I already knew I needed to hit that 15, 20 pound mark just to feel a little bit healthier. I really need to lose 40 pounds right now, which is a lot. But in little bits and pieces, I think I can do it, and it's manageable, and it doesn't seem like such an overwhelming task for me. So this starts day one of my journey to figure out what the heck is wrong with me, because I have no idea. I have a path to take. I know I'm anemic. I've known I'm anemic since I was little. I have low iron deficiency, thalassemia, and we suspect that that has led into hyperthyroidism. Not sure. I haven't had it diagnosed yet. Maybe I should, but for right now, I kind of want to. Excuse me. Oh Lord, excuse me. I kind of want to see if losing some weight and adjusting my diet will help me alleviate some of the symptoms that I'm feeling right now. So yeah, I had to get my crate in for the day. So yeah, I feel like those things are somewhat what I'm having happen to me right now. I don't know for sure. Like I said, I haven't had it diagnosed by a doctor, and yes, if I don't feel better in the next month, making the adjustments that I need to, then I'm gonna have to go to a doctor and see what's going on and where I'm at. But in the month's time, if I do feel better, I most likely will still end up going to the doctor, letting them know what happened, what I've done, what I had to adjust, and see if they can do a checkup and check my blood levels and everything else and see if that truly was or is what's going on with my body. Um, so, like I said, today's day one. I'm going to be going through and doing our menu. This week coming up is our grocery week. So Wednesday we should be going to the grocery store. If not, maybe sooner. I don't know. We'll be in town on Sunday. So we may just end up going grocery shopping there. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare my menu and my grocery list that way just in case. So, but yeah, I did some research yesterday, my husband and I, going through, things that can help with low iron. And we're almost sure that dehydration and low iron are going hand in hand with what's going on with me. Um, there's been some indicators as far as my body and dehydration. I drink a lot of water. I drink water almost all day. I don't think I'm absorbing the water properly. So we're tweaking some things to see if we can get some better absorption. But I don't think we're absorbing properly because my iron is low and my blood is not producing the hemoglobin it needs to. So all that ties in together. So I have food lists, herbs lists, minerals, vitamins, things that we research that are good to bring into my diet and into what I'm doing so that I can try to start maybe hopefully feeling better and see where we go from there. Right now, I don't even have enough energy to get up and exercise. And I was doing really, really well out here exercising, getting up early and exercising and doing that almost daily. Not so much rigorous exercise every day, but maybe 2 or 3 times a week doing a hard exercise, a full, really get it kind of exercise, and then doing some meditation and then some stretching the other days, and relax, like they call it active rest. So doing that for the other days, and I was doing really good, and then all this just settled in, I guess, when I stopped. And unfortunately, at my age, I know, and I was talking to my husband the other day, I was literally almost in tears. I'm like, I cannot believe as you get older, people don't understand. You have to work 10 times harder just to stay healthy. Like if you've been doing it all your life, then maybe you don't have to do it as much. But if you weren't really hitting it and you weren't really getting what you needed to do, you have to work 10 times harder just to not slow down, because automatically your body's going to slow down. And there is no way you can stop it unless you move faster, 10 times faster than what it's slowing down. That's my theory. That's how I feel. I don't know about anybody else, but 51 has hit me hard. 50 was great. 51 is kicking my ass right now. Kicking my ass. I don't feel 51. I don't think I look 51. But if I don't figure out this crap, I'm going to be 65 in the next 2 months. That's the way my body's going to feel. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to do my menu. I'm going to get our grocery list together off of that menu. And then make sure that I am incorporating good vegetables, good fruits, good food that I need to help me with my low iron levels and my, dehydration efforts, getting more, water-based fruits and things like that in, and see how we do. And if you are in your 50s or, anywhere 40 and up, 40, I started feeling a lot of stuff. Ladies, men, 40, I started feeling a lot of stuff. And 50, I thought I was good. I was doing real good. 51, I got knocked on my ass. I'm being knocked on my ass right now. So if you are struggling with anything that sounds familiar, like what's happening with me, let's talk. I'm not a doctor. I'm not providing medical advice. I don't know what the hell I'm about to do. I just know I need to do something. I'm a personal trainer, nutrition coach, and I'm trying to use some of that knowledge plus the herbal knowledge that my husband has and bringing those two together and seeing if we can make a better environment for my body. And if there's anybody else who just wants to talk about things that are happening, needs support, or wants to have some kind of guide as to what we're going to be doing, please comment, let me know, send me a message. My email is lunafitnessevo@gmail.com, and I'll put all that in the details here for the description of the video. That way you can contact me. And yeah, like I said, if you just need a support or an accountability partner, I am definitely here for you. I know I'm better at pushing people than I am pushing myself. And I think that's a good majority of people out there. They're so good at pushing people, telling them, we have to do this, we have to do that, but yet don't end up doing it themselves. Um, so yeah, it's hard for them to push themselves. It's been hard for me to motivate myself. I've always been that type of person that's been the gym person, that I like being in the gym. I like being around the like-minded people. That environment, not just the people, but the environment itself helps motivate me to do the best that I can. And it's just the atmosphere that gives me my energy and my motivation. So um, definitely reach out to me if you're having similar, situations in your life, or just life is just kicking your ass like it is me and you just want to talk to somebody. I am here for you. Like I said, email me. I'll put everything down in the description. And we've been out here a year already, so if you kind of want to get an idea of who Shelly Rivera is and CJ Rivera are, definitely check out that 1 year update video that we did. It was a mind opener, an eye opener for sure for us for the year that we've been out here. Alrighty, guys, let me finish up my grocery list, my menu, and I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys, and as always, happy, healthy, prosperous, and abundant day.